Hello friend, it is good to see you that you are here in my video, which means you are interested to learn this Swift programming. This series is going to be very easy and a very clear explanation with. And if you are following this series and you don't have any programming language learned yet, so here will be no any issue. You can follow along and I hope you will understand. The technique and approach I will follow to express and teach you the syntax of the Swift programming is going to be very easy. So here you will learn the every single thing and every single thing in the meaningful way and easy way. So now let's get right into it. First of all, in this video I am going to let you dive in what we are going to learn into this series. Let me show you my GitHub repos which I will going to teach you. First of all, we go here. Here you can see a lot of videos I've covered before than that, and those all the codes are here. So we are going to basically learn this all things for free on the YouTube, and included this all the topics I am going to cover after this course Swift UI. So on the same channel on the Bit by Swift you can follow this Swift UI after 10 or 20 days. Basically it will going to take the 10 to 20 days to complete this Swift programming language, which comes from the Apple. Now I am going to set up the Xcode, which is the Apple IDE, and let me set up those code to run my Swift programming code there. In this video you will going to code your first programming line. So first of all we have to go to the store of the Apple, but let me tell you how you can install and where to. First of all, you have to go to the store of your computer, and then here you can see a store will be open in just a few seconds. Now search here Xcode. The IDE name is Xcode, which is built by Apple, where we learn our code, where we write our code. And don't worry, I will explain every single thing each by step what to do and when. Here you can see on the first result, which is called Xcode, and here you can see it says open because I have already installed in my computer, Mac computer, to run it. And if you are not installed it yet, so it kind of similarly look like a button get. So once you click the get, it will ask for your Mac password. Once you enter the password, and then it will going to initiate the downloading. Once it initiate the downloading, it's totally depend upon your internet connection speed, and because the file is 3.09 gigabytes, so this is not so much large amount of file, but it actually a heavy file, so it will take a while. And then once you install in your computer, then you can click on open. You can click the open from here, or you can go to the menu and then click to the Xcode. So here once you install, in the menu of the applications where you have is showing the Xcode. So now let me click on it and open it. Here you can see short pop-up comes up the screen, which is called Xcode. So you don't have to be worried about which button you have to click and when to. Now first of all you can see create new project. So you don't have to click on the create new project because this button is for those who use Swift UI to build real world apps. And you don't have to also click the click git repository, and you don't have to also click the open existing project because this is the first video and I suppose that you don't have any existing project yet. Now, so what we have to do is go to the file, ignore this entire pop-up menu, and then we have to go to the file and then just go to the new, and then after that you have to click playground because we need just a playground for the Swift. Just click on it and then boom, you can see a little pop-up which asked for the what kind of application you would like to build, what kind of environment or template you need. So here is the macOS and here is the iOS. The iOS is already selected as by default. Now this is called blank. So we need blank because we are not going to be using any template of game, maps or single view. Now it's by default already selected blank. Click to the next button, and then here the Xcode is asking where you would like to save your code. I would like to save my code into the desktop, so I already selected the desktop, and here I will going to define the name, which is called the first program dot playground. Now I am going to, after the entering my name, now I'm going to click on the create. Once I click the create, here you can see a little program is pops up on the screen, which is called hello playground, and this is called the import UI kit. It is basically a library which is called UI kit and imported. Import is a keyword that is used to import any library that you want. Suppose if I want to import foundation library, so I am going to be type import and then foundation here. Now it's done. Let me erase this code because it is the first programming video which is called episode 00, so you might be a little bit feel difficulty on this code, what's going on here. Don't worry about it, I will explain every single thing that is going on here. But first let us let a little program to print something, just your name. I am going to erase this entire line and then I am going to write something here, something called print. So what is the print? Print is a predefined function which is used to print or show something on the screen. I am going to give a body it, and then I am going to print something called bit by Swift. I am going to enter the double quotes here inside the body of the print because I am going to type the string here, string which means alphabets. So if I need to be type some numbers, we don't need double quotes, we need only print and body. So because of the string, here we need double quotes inside the print body. I would like to print here bit by Swift. Now, so what this line does, this line will print the bit by Swift. Why? Because we need to print bit by Swift. And how it will going to done? Because here is a play button, you can see a small play button. So once you play, like you play the video on anywhere on the device, so same way you have to be click here, play, and then it will loading here, and then it will be print the bit by Swift. Here is the console, you can click and drag towards the upward, and then it will show the output here. You can see it is called bit by Swift. Now that's it for today, this video. Let me explain. If you are pro beginner here, you don't have any command of the before that this video, any programming language you don't know though, so here is nothing, just it's a print predefined function, and then we are going to print the bit by Swift. It's just a simple thing, it's just nothing more than that, nothing rocket science. You don't have to think too much, and be patient. We will meet in the next video of the bit by Swift, which is where we learn about the variables. What does the variables do, why we need the variables, when we need the variables, those are all the stuffs. We will print the entire values of the variables that we need. So that's it all for this video. I hope you understand something, and I also hope I completely set up your environment to write the code. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video. We will meet into the next video. Till then, stay creative.